And now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Waterville Elysian Morristown Buccaneers. Starting at guard, the 5'6" junior number 2, Brielle Bartle. Starting at forward, the 5'10" junior number 3, Torrin Richards. Starting at guard, the 5'5" junior number 5, Ellie Redding. Starting at center, the 6' senior number 15, Trista Herring. And starting at forward, the 5'9" junior number 22, Kylie Pittman. The Buccaneers are coached by Tyler Kaus. And now tonight's starters for your very own Janesville Waldorf Beaverton Bulldogs. Starting at guard, the sophomore number 0, Sammy Weeking. Starting at guard, the junior number 10, Emma Johnson. Starting at center, the senior number 14, Caitlin Schultz. Starting at guard, the senior number 24, Mandy Bruce. And starting at forward, the senior number 40, Madison Logan. The Bullets are coached by Eric Thompson and Sam Bruce. Tonight's officials, Jim Day, Dean Rangsdorf. Guess I didn't need it after all. You didn't need it, thank you though. You didn't need it.
All right, welcome everybody to the NFHS broadcast. Jason Emery alongside David B. Home for a doubleheader tonight, rivalry night. Waterville Elysian Morristown. For the Ville. Waterville Elysian Morristown in town tonight. 10-0 on the season, an impressive record to say the least. The Bulldogs coming in, I believe 1-8 or 1-9 on the season. They had 2 games over the Christmas season, losses to LeSueur Henderson and Tri-City United, the old Montgomery Lonsdale. Incorporated now with La Center.
Lonsdale?
Yeah, that's the Tri-City United team.
Okay.
Two high school. They consolidated about 10 years ago.
I knew it was Montgomery, but why is it Tri-City? Just
yes, the 3 cities come together as one.
Okay. What county is that in? Still, is that?
Oh boy,
is that Blue Earth County?
No, that's actually. I don't even think. No, it's actually might be Scott County.
Okay.
And it didn't take too long. We knew that was going to happen. Herring for 2 right away.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the boys' roster. Yeah,
we won't be needing that for a while. Whoop, excuse me. Whoa.
Yeah, how do you know that roster?
Yeah, there you go.
What am I talking about?
You know that. You've, that orange is getting in my eye a little bit there, David. And we both know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
You were buccaneer hunting. That's why you were wearing that orange.
I was. It's up.
More on that later.
It's up on our wall in Henning.
And Weeking was wide open. They couldn't find her. Buccaneers heading the other way.
Oh, we got stop ball. Woo.
Nice pass to the corner for 3.
That's
nothing but the bottom of the cup for Pittman. And it's a quick timeout by Coach Thompson, 5-0, 56 seconds in to the first half.
I think that's a good timeout.
I think so, too.
Okay, there's a couple things, non-negotiables, all right? We do not negotiate this, all right?
Stop ball.
Turnovers, stopping the ball.
Yeah.
All right, making sure you understand who you're guarding. That's a non-negotiable.
Have to.
You have no chance if you're not going to do those, or if you're going to turn the ball over, or not find your girl in transition.
And speaking of non-negotiables, when you need your sports photos taken, you go to SPX Sports. SPX Sports, a non-negotiable in the photography world, and we're back to live action.
See that the WEM 5 out there? They're chuckling about something.
Yeah,
you can't let that happen on your home court.
It might have been my segue into the SPX
That was
spot.
good. That was good.
That was darn good, actually.
You got another one in you, though?
Of course I do. Gruce with the ball, out to Weeking, trapped in the corner, kicks it back out to Gruce, swing pass to Johnson.
Schultz was working hard down there. Couldn't get it to it, though.
The senior trying to work hard, nothing happening. And that's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Tight defense there by the Buccaneers. That was Bartle, who is related to, I believe, maybe multiple staff members here at JWP.
Okay. Nice cut.
Beautiful play.
Oh.
And Gruce puts it in for 2, cuts the deficit to 3, 5-2 our score, minute and a half in.
Yeah.
Foul on the floor.
Oh, you hear that?
Yeah, that's the new
Dark.
thing.
Yep.
That's the new thing. You're supposed to say dark and light.
Feel like I'm in a Star Wars movie.
I certainly don't.
Oh.
Was that the old silver?
Yeah, that was your play, except they didn't sell it.
They didn't sell it. They went with the
open.
handoff. Well, I suppose that's the second option.
Yeah. Should be the first.
Maybe. And errant pass. And David, before we went on the air, we said if Janesville Waller Federal was going to have any hope of staying competitive in this game, have to limit the fouls and limit the turnovers.
Right. And I mean,
and truthfully, they're going to have to hit some shots that they don't normally hit.
Right. But rivalry games like this, it's possible.
Yeah,
it is
because
I mean, there's more fans than there's
that's
ever
why
been
you show
for
up.
a girls' game here.
That's why I show
I mean,
up. Hearing for 2.
You still got to play the game. So, I'm excited.
Bartle. Oh.
Ooh. That wall. I don't like that wall.
And that wall is very deceptive.
It's not soft.
We've talked about this before. It's a very thin layer.
No, so that's the T is silent on that.
The T is silent. It's a silent T.
The second T is silent.
The second T, yes.
Yeah. So
Bartle.
What?
Bartle.
Bartle. She's
Kind
explosive.
it's kind of like the last T in Faribault. You don't say.
Yeah.
Only a rookie says Faribault.
Yeah. I said that.
Yeah. Well, you were showing your youth and inexperience. But you're not from the area.
Right.
You know, I'm sure people around your area say, they say, what's this Managa? You know?
Yeah, it's Managa.
Managa, so.
Yep. Good old Managa.
Fake. Oh, back out to Bartle. Bartle fakes.
I like going zone against this team. See if they can shoot.
3-pointer. It's off. And Loken didn't grab it. She almost volleyball spiked it.
Yeah, good
like
position.
It was a good box out, too, I thought.
And
it was a
those
pretty
are
good
the
box
type
out.
of, every possession's important. And you just can't let those possessions get away from you.
No.
Especially against, I don't even know what the ranking is, but 10-0, come on.
You said they were maybe number 5 in the state?
I don't know. I don't.
Hey, if you're 10-0, I'd buy it.
I don't think they're above Henning Girls. Henning Girls lost over that Christmas, too. They lost to Holy Family.
Of Victoria, Minnesota?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
For now.
Well, they're never going to play him again. Ooh, travel.
Yep. Ten to 2 our score about 3 minutes in. Thank you for joining us on pay-per-view, the NFHS Network. Thank you for joining us all season long, especially on these rivalry nights.
Oh, she wants to shoot.
We have about 3.5 hours of basketball action for you tonight.
Good job, Sammy.
I don't know if the JV game was broadcast. We did not do a commentary on it. I was stuffing my face. And you were figuring out this light above you, the spotlight. How'd that go, by the way?
I think it went well. It looked good. I don't know. I guess you weren't looking.
I wasn't paying
It
any.
looked kind of cool.
And
I wish it was brighter, though. It wasn't like a circle. Like, it didn't have a, it just was like a light.
I see. Weeking led with the forearm, their offensive foul. Not bad defense there by the Bulldogs. To Bartle. And that's going to be a foul as well. Whoa. What happened?
I don't know.
What do you think of those linking of arms we saw in Unity earlier?
I think I saw 4 or 5 guys doing it.
Yeah.
Well, their whole their team wasn't even there.
I know. I don't know what to make of it. I said it.
I think
someone's gonna think I wrote that script though.
I know.
What's that Emery doing? They weren't making arms at all. That's my. If I have to do an impression of anybody, that's basically what it sounds like.
I know.
If I did an impression of myself, I'd probably say, "Thanks for joining us on NFHS."
Yeah, you can stop.
You know, I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah, I can see that.
You can hear it too.
Yeah.
Loken inbounding it. Oh. Goodness.
There's 2 girls posting up in the same spot.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, you could have just picked one.
There wasn't. I don't know. There wasn't a lot of touch on the pass, but.
Silly turnovers, you can't.
Yeah, you really hate to see that. Wheelock taking off the warm-up. She's going to be checking in momentarily. 3-pointer is up. It's off. Rebound,
board.
Loken.
Yes,
outlet pass to Weeking. I like that. Can't handle it. Bartle the steal. And it's going to stay with the Buccaneers. Fans still filing in. We do have 2 games going on. We have a game in the auditorium as well.
I got something funny about the
oh, do you?
I'll try to remember it.
All right.
I don't know if it's a good time right now.
Okay.
I'm going to save it for...
You might need to save it for when we're off air.
No.
Okay.
All
right.
I mean, maybe.
Oh.
No.
All right,
it's not in it. Yeah, it's totally fine.
And I mean this. I almost said students because I say students a lot. David and we don't say off-color things even off the air.
Oh, yeah, never.
No, and I mean this wholeheartedly. We don't say that kind of stuff. You know,
I don't think my mom's ever heard me swear.
No.
Nice.
Whoa. And Johnson will be heading to the line for 2.
You know, and for obviously reverse layups, what were you taught? I was always taught if you're reversing coming from the right side, it's left hand. If you're reversing left side to right, it's right hand. But I see it a lot where they circle it and they come back on the left side.
So you're saying you're coming in on the right side here.
And I would use my left. That's what I was taught.
I never did it that way. I always did right, but left is probably better though because you're closer to the hoop, and I think it eliminates a block opportunity as well.
And I think it's quicker. I don't know.
Once you get it down, it's quicker, no doubt.
Right? Yeah, I suppose. And most of the time, you're going to want to use your dominant hand, but oof,
nice floater there by Bartle.
She's a bucket.
She's a bucket. That's a.
I can't believe you just said that.
Very well put there, David. She's a bucket.
Oh. Woo.
And maybe it was a mercy ruling.
No, she was fine.
She only had a heel.
Barely. Not even. Pass it off.
Oh, quick pass.
Yep.
And it's put in by Pittman.
She's probably scored or assisted almost every point.
Just about. Oh, boy. Johnson corrals it. Tight defense.
Oh.
Groos in the corner. Reitz, by the way, has entered for the Buccaneers, number 1. Weeking for 2. It's off. Long rebound.
Good hustle.
A scrum for it. It's going to be a jump ball. And possession arrow stays with the Bulldogs of Janesville, Waldorf, Pemberton. Gertz and Reddy returning for the Buccaneers. Checking out Johnson for the Bulldogs. And that was Pittman for the Buccaneers. And Faith number 50, Faith Miller has entered.
I love it.
Faith Miller.
To me, she's a true point guard. One of the very few that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and you know what? This might bring out the best in her.
When I've coached Faith Miller, I thought, okay, this is the point guard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Faith Miller, a sophomore, and was on your first team you ever coached.
Mm-hmm.
First buzzer beater you ever saw coaching.
Yeah, I think that was her first game for me too.
And that was
she had that foot problem.
Yeah, and that was She went all the way.
Yeah.
And all the way the drive, the Tyus Edney almost.
I thought she botched it, too. I thought she threw it off the backboard. No, good times.
Very rare do you see a full court layup at the buzzer.
Right. Yeah, kind of thrown into the fire here, though.
Yeah. Boy, well, here you go. First home varsity action.
Yeah.
You're going to go against the 10-0 Buccaneers on rivalry night with a big crowd. Oh. Miller, nice fake. Hey, I like everything about it.
I did the same thing. I remember my first shot. It was a bank shot. I pump faked, one dribble in, banked it so hard off the glass. It went in, though. But I was just so amped up, I just couldn't.
How many times did you slap your chest after you made it?
Yeah, I did the LeBron, 2 slaps and then push it down. No, I didn't.
I hope not.
Yeah, we ended up losing by like about 40 that night. So.
Well.
No.
Oh, Aaron. I don't know if it was. I think it fell right off the fingertip.
Behind you, Faith.
And Miller gets some rough turnbuckle treatment, as we call it here at the booth. And Miller will head to the line. Did you talk to her before we went on the air?
Yeah.
Did she score in either of the games?
Yeah, she said she has 4 points. Total.
Wow. Okay.
So maybe 2 and 2. I don't know.
Free throw is off. How exciting this is, though. And nothing but in.
She didn't shoot it with her left hand.
No. She had, when she played in 8th grade, she had some nerve issue in her right shoulder and would often shoot with her left hand.
Left hand, Miller. Come on.
You
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. Yep.
When you go for a steal, you use your ball side arm. Don't use the inner arm because you're never going to get it. And then you just put yourself out of position and give up a layup.
It was a high risk, high reward type thing. 7-17 our score. Wheelock for 3. It's off. Heading to the Buccaneers. Good crowd here tonight.
Yeah, to think if there's more from the JV boys game.
Yeah, this will be a hot ticket. We can maybe scoot over a few inches on your right, I suppose.
No.
Maybe not.
The spotlight.
The spotlight's got to go there. And you're talking about an actual spotlight, not yourself, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm never in the spotlight. Ever.
All right.
Not even with this orange.
Well. Ready with the ball. And you can see that coming. Richards coming from a mile away. Stolen away by Gruce. They have numbers.
Here goes Zoe. Oof.
Wow. First free throw is up for Zimbrick. It's in. Johnson coming in for the Bulldogs in favor of Gruce. And Pittman coming back in for Reentz. I think so.
Early.
I think they're going to reshoot.
Oh, really?
12 stepped in early.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll take it.
Yep. You got to take advantage of that.
With 10:03 to go, it's 17-9 Buccaneers. Bulldogs on a 4-0 run here.
Jeez.
Timeout called by the Buccaneers. And not a bad showing there for the Bulldogs that last couple possessions.
Bucks look a little flustered here. I don't know.
You know what? You'll never be flustered When you go to Vincent Plumbing and Heating, sometimes you get so cold you get a little flustered. No. Not with Vincent Plumbing and Heating. They're located in Janesville for all heating and plumbing needs. The place to stop is Vincent Plumbing and Heating. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. We're talking about Glenda Jewison and Associates Incorporated, affiliated with American Family Insurance. Please give Glenda a call at 85. That's the fax number. Sorry about that. 507-550-3011, or catch her on the web at gjewison@amfarm.com. Once again, that's American Family Insurance with Glenda Jewison. Excuse me, I'll say it correctly. I don't have a whole lot of information on the sponsor, but please go to your favorite search engine and type in BevCom. That's BEVCOMM, BevCom. They offer business solutions. That's BevCom. Back to live action with 9:55 to go. The Bulldogs 9. The Buccaneers of Waterville Elysian Morristown 17. Glad to be with you on the NFHS network. It's off. And
nice
jump ball. And looks like the referee gave 22 some warning of some kind. They heard some oohing and eyeing from the crowd.
Oh,
that was a quick move there, David.
Right. Yep. Under control.
Oh, I don't know. I thought she came from behind, but it must have grazed off the hip.
I didn't see it.
Well, the referee was pretty darn close, so.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oof.
Three-pointer is in.
Bank. Nope.
Oh boy, careful now, careful.
Shoot it.
Miller for three, that looks good. Oh, it's off. That was good form though, I thought.
We saw it in the JV game. She made a few, I think.
I think so.
I saw at least one, I know that.
Bartle passes it to, no, I got what happened to my lineup here?
I don't have it.
Oh, here it is.
Okay.
That was Richards. 22-9 our score. Now it is Waterville Elysian Morristown on a 5-0 run. Johnson fakes. Doesn't use it to Gertz. Gertz for three.
There it is.
And it's in. Back to a 10-point game. 22-12 our score. 8:15 to go. Yep. A risky pass there. 22's letting her hear about it.
1-1.
Yep, it's bonus time. And not a lot of ripple on that net that time. No. Just hits the back of the rim perfectly.
Oof.
Very little ripple. Very good form there. She's obviously practiced that a lot.
Yeah, it's amazing how that pays off, you know.
It is.
Oh, reject the screen. That's a foul.
It has to be.
Gotta be.
I swear, David, I've shot some where it feels like it doesn't even hit the net and it goes in.
Really?
Maybe it was a flimsy net and it wasn't. But
are you shooting with a?
This is like a driveway shot.
Are you shooting with like a softball?
No.
Yeah, that's out of bounds. Zoe, where are you going?
I don't know. I think she was.
Well, that's a good example. The WEM, I don't know who it was, but they stepped on the line.
Yeah.
And
you gave
Zoe no choice. Okay, you're either going to go out of bounds, you're going to pass it, you're definitely not going to shoot it.
And Zoe wanted a call there. She did not get it. Well, and by Zoe, I mean Zimbrick.
You can't drive to think, okay.
I hope I get a call.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You need to drive to score, drive to pass.
And, you know, David, I'm going to be honest with you. For a 10-0 team, this Buccaneers roster, they've had a lot of turnovers here.
They're sluggish. I think they came into the game thinking, okay, we're
85-10 final score.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And you just can't do that.
Oh, the big slap.
But, I mean, games like this it's tougher to get aimed for them. But,
now, if you're the Bulldogs, boy, hey, let's get on a 5-0 run. Let's get it down to 5.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it down to 5. After, I'm assuming these free throws will go in, of course.
I guarantee you, if it's single digits, going into halftime, I mean, that we're going to be fired up.
I'm going to be. I'm ready to play.
And look, I mean, maybe we caught WEM on the night, you know. There's every team
you
has
know,
that night.
There's that rainbow in the dark, you know.
Isn't that a song?
It is.
I think you were like, I think you showed me that song and you were like, this
gets you pumped up. That if that song doesn't get you pumped up, I don't know what will. That was probably the day I hurt my neck overlifting.
Yeah, we were doing 20s.
I remember being 60s.
Not, yeah, it was 60s, but we were doing 20s.
I know.
20 reps.
I know what you're talking about. It took me 5 weeks to recover from that. That was the worst.
Yeah. One thing I'm not seeing, I mean, obviously I don't have live
Weeking
stats.
and Schultz return.
I don't have live stats on me or anything like that, so
we should, though.
Bear with me. But Trista hasn't gotten many paint touches.
One to start the game.
Right away.
First 2 points of the game.
I mean, other than just right now on the foul, I mean, she needs to demand the ball. I mean, look at Schultz. Schultz is working hard.
Yep, she is. Very improved from last year is Schultz. She very rarely saw any court time last year, and now as a senior has cracked the starting lineup. And getting more playing time tonight than maybe usual, Alexa Cords, Hawaii, is in Hawaii right now. Maybe Honolulu.
Maybe she's watching, you think?
Well, we'd like to say hello to everybody in Honolulu, Kona, and anywhere else, you know. But, you know, David, from Honolulu to Hartford, anyone can tune into this, coast to coast.
That's right.
Or, you know, the Polynesian Islands, anywhere in the world. Oof. Boy, that probably reminded you of your first bucket you ever made.
That's what it looked like, but it barely went in.
Oh,
well, nice cradle. That might be a good call.
Easy. There's no padding on this wall behind you that you just flew back into.
It's enough.
Well, there's less padding than on that thing that we just talked about.
I know. The thing that's supposed to have padding. Oh, Thompson wants a hold, I think. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I thought there was a little tug on the cut there by Johnson. Loken, nice shot.
Oh, almost in.
Why do I say it? I always say it before it goes in.
That's all right. And everybody was in that inner circle.
Yep. That's the best time to kick out for a three. It's off offensive rebound. Very sloppy play from both teams. I mean,
it is. Sometimes you play down though.
Well, I think that plays in the favor of Janesville, right?
Without question.
Obviously.
Well, a lot of people did think, 85-10, probably the final score tonight, and you know.
And sure, I mean, WEM's beating some.
And it still might get that way, but right now it's competitive.
It'd have to be 85-12, but
yeah.
I highly doubt that. Unless.
Yeah.
Got to box out.
You know, I will say this in the Bulldog favor, though. They are doing a great job of stopping that interior post play.
Right,
in my opinion.
Exactly. Well,
and the Buccaneers have not been that hot from outside, so it's been okay so far.
Well, I think that's what's kept them kept their lead. They've hit a couple threes, and that's what's travel. Yep.
Yeah. I think one pass to Weeking in the corner might have been in order there.
One more, yep. Nice shot. Oh.
Oh, that's going to be Bulldog ball. Sorry, it was saved. I apologize. It was saved.
It was saved.
Three-pointer is up. Ready, it's off. Oh, and the big splash there.
And then the unity.
You like that. That was kind of off the, the Macho Man Randy Savage elbow drop off the top rope. Ooh, yeah, snap into a Slim Jim.
What?
No, come on now.
I didn't know that was associated.
Idiot. Well, they're not a sponsor of ours, so please don't. Unless you're going to go to Janesville
Macho
Hardware
Man.
and buy one. He was their spokesperson.
Really?
For like a decade.
Yeah. Those things always gave me a headache.
Slim Jims?
Yeah, Slim Jims are disgusting.
I had one last night.
Oh, you're terrible. You're disgusting. Slim Jim. Was that your base, meat for the night, for dinner?
It was something I wanted to eat, so I ate it.
Disgusted.
You're making it sound like it's fried muskrat.
Well, it is. Do you know, though? Do you know? That's my question. Oh, short. It was tipped.
What do you know?
I know that the Slim Jim is not good for you.
Well, I mean, it's not something that you'd serve at a gourmet restaurant. I mean, goodness sakes.
I mean, for you, maybe. When we go to Perkins tomorrow, you're going to go, give me the Slim Jim.
Yeah.
Or no. They already have it ready for you.
Yeah. Put some slop in a bucket for me in a bag, but just pour it in the brown bag. I don't need anything else.
Maybe a straw.
By the way, if Janesville Hardware sells Slim Jims, buy them out of stock.
Mail them to my address in spite of me.
Yes. Care of. And three-pointer is up, and it is in. She's ready to go. That's Ellie Redding for three. I swear you hear that song at every Timberwolves game. Ready to Go by Republica. You ever hear that song?
I'm assuming I've had.
1996.
I've been to a Timberwolves game before, so
You've heard it then.
Out of the corner.
Double bonus now, I believe. And this is a rarity. This is where the Bulldogs get to the double bonus before the other team. Bruce will go to the line for a pair. And
I don't know how deep the WEM team is here, but maybe a couple girls foul out. Something happens here. They get in double bonus again.
You have to be. You need some things to happen that don't normally happen. You need the ball to carry like that, right? You need the ball to carry them certain ways that it doesn't normally carry them. You need unusual things to happen. But you have to believe it first.
Right. That's a 2.
And it is counted as such. 34-15 our score. It is a 19-point game. To Weeking. Bulldogs have the starting 5 on the court. Might have been blocked there. Buccaneers going to head the other way. That's ready. Right from about the free throw line and in.
Set shot.
Set shot. Bankston coming into the game for the Bulldogs. Next dead ball.
It doesn't feel 21 points.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Gruce from downtown grazes the front iron. That might have been from about Elma City.
Nice cradle.
Oh, boy. Big rebound by Loken, heading the other way.
Oh.
Redding, nice pass there.
Jump, jump. Good hands.
Zimbrick, Miller, and Bankston coming in for the Bulldogs.
Zoe's open. Z squared.
The double Z. Johnson. Defense provided by Bartle. And
Yeah. Right hand drives.
yeah, into the corner. She's in the danger zone. And luckily it caromed off a knee of a Buccaneer defender. Grazed the eye patch a little bit, maybe.
I just got it.
Thank
That's
you.
Hilarious. Nice cut.
Oh. A little too much mustard, maybe. Miller, nice head fake. Stuff City.
Oof.
And, yeah, that's got to be Bulldog ball. Tap head 2.
Whoa.
I'm not kidding. I just heard it.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh, this is the great. Yep, and this now she's supposed to come down. It's tap head 2.
It's tap head 2.
This is an unprecedented move.
Everyone's looking for new stuff to run, man.
And you know what?
Here's the thing, my inbound plays have never changed.
Well, one day.
Wonder why.
Oh, come on now.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I have about 10 of them I use.
Which is ridiculous. 10?
About 10 of them.
Oh my.
I haven't done tap head 2 yet this year, or tap head 1, the original tap head.
Here it is.
This is tap head 1. That's tap head 1.
Yeah, because no, it was the freshmen should kind of I wonder if they said anything like, hey, like.
Oh my gosh, Emery did this last year.
Zoe should know. Double Z squared.
Although
she shouldn't know the play, but obviously she knows the play, but
boy, against Faribault BA, that thing was working, and then I never used it again. Or it never worked again.
Yeah, then you got zoned. You didn't know what to do.
In that game, yeah, that's right.
Tap head 2.
Tap head. I can't believe it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Allie Olson should be yeah, she's in the front row, right?
Yep.
She should know what you're talking about.
I hope. Can we send a courier to get her and ask her, hey, you saw tap head 2, right?
And then she just gives you the single.
Yeah.
Tap it.
I love it. That made my night.
Oh, nice. All right, let's convert here.
Spacing.
Well, Faith, I know you can go with your left. Just crossover left. Space it out a little bit.
I don't know. It's
I
like,
mean, that's no one's fault.
But
you just gotta.
It was a
something
good turnover, and then it was squandered.
They ran right next to each other.
That's inexperience, though. That's new to the varsity team.
Yeah, I mean, how many times has Faith Miller played with Emma Johnson before?
Not often. Free throw is in. In fact, they're only a grade. People might say, oh, they're only a grade apart. They probably play together a lot. No. Johnson's been on varsity since 8th grade.
Yeah,
Faith Miller's been on for 3 days. So they never play together in junior high.
Never really practice against each other either.
Never.
I'm sure.
Never.
Oh.
Errant pass. You don't pick your dribble up.
I like the idea, though. I like the idea of getting it ahead. Trying to.
24 seconds to go in the first half. It's too late. Oh, it's way too late.
Thompson's reaction said it all there.
Oh.
You get up, get it.
Yeah. I think that's the 38-16 our score at halftime. I don't know if there's any halftime festivities here. I do have a microphone that I can run out if I need to. I'm going to see if the prom committee's in the front row. Are they going to do something?
No, I think they're taking the Snapchat currently, but For the Ville, you see right there.
Where do you see it?
So there's a group Snapchat being...
Oh, were they doing
Picture,
the
yeah.
4 and then the V?
Wait.
4 and then you go
V?
like this?
That? I thought it'd be like this, like...
That, yeah, that'd be even better.
Yeah. For the Ville. Yeah.
Well, I don't see anything.
I see Miss Hollywood.
Hollywood. That's how I say it.
That was my my point guard's nickname.
Hollywood.
On my yeah. Well, not really. Only one guy called him it, but.
You know why I say Hollywood that way? Let me tell you a little story here.
You were in Hollywood.
Nah,
because
never.
I've been.
Well, you were born in California.
Right.
I was born in Burnsville, Minnesota.
Ooh.
So, okay. Anywho, as we were.
I got to see if Jalen Suggs committed yet.
That's better than my story about.
Yes, it is.
By the way I say Hollywood.
Wait. Oh no, Drake's trending.
Maybe he committed to Drake. Drake University in Iowa.
Yeah. I highly doubt it. Jalen Suggs. All right, tell your story.
All right. Have you ever seen the movie Mrs. Doubtfire?
No.
Well, that about ends this conversation.
Is it with Robin?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah. I'm sure.
What do you mean, yeah? It's a classic. He dresses up like a woman to try to spend more time with his children.
Okay.
After he loses a custody battle for acting strange.
Sounds like a good script, yeah.
All right, so anyway, at the end, he gets this job on a public television network, and it's a big hit, and it's a ratings bonanza. Yeah. And the owner of the network comes in and says all the new cities that it's going to go in. And he's saying, oh, Chicago, New York, and then Robin Williams says, Hollywood. And ever since then, I've said it just like that. If you look that clip up, I'm telling you, he says it just like that.
Hollywood.
There you go. Now you're learning.
Hollywood. And
this is, what's this song again called? Africa?
Yeah.
This has kind of become a cult favorite. Cult favorite, meaning
what?
it's... You've never heard the term? Yeah.
No.
Not like the occult likes it.
Oh.
You know, like...
Okay.
I'm talking like a cult...
The following.
It has an underground following that maybe the first look, it wasn't as appreciated as it is now.
Right.
You know, it's kind of like you look at it a second time.
Oh.
And, you know, I'm going to say something that might offend some people on the internet.
Oh, boy, don't.
Are you ready for this? I'm not a big fan of Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
That's fair.
Everyone makes it out like the greatest song ever. And I
don't think everyone's...
Well, what do you say?
I've never said it's the greatest song ever. I don't know who
Let me
said
guess,
that.
top 10 for you?
No.
All right. Top 100?
Not for me.
Top 100?
No.
All right.
It's not even in my phone.
Good.
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of fun to sing in choir, but...
We didn't sing that song in choir.
Sounds like a terrible choir class.
Sort of was. Not for me, though.
We had a couple songs where we had to sing in, like, French. That sucked. Can't believe we had to do that.
Well, don't ever go to Quebec.
Oh,
but look at the shine on the court in comparison to where he's swept and where he hasn't.
Even Mr. Lidke's getting on it. There you go. My story. So
please, yes, please.
I get to St. Cloud Apollo for the Henning WEM game, right?
Yes.
And I'm talking to people and whatever, and one of them goes, "So are the Bugs any good?" And I look at him and go, "What?" And he's like, "Bugs, like WEM." And it's like, "It's a Buccaneers." He's like, "Oh, I thought it was the Bugs." And it was like a consensus. Like I feel like there was like multiple people that thought it was the Bugs. And I was like, "How do you guys not know this?"
Well, in Henning, they say they're C's and G's alike.
Yeah, well, maybe they're probably a little salty because they lost in 3 to WEM in volleyball.
That's right.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's recent too. That's not. We're not talking about ancient history here. That's,
we're not talking about 1989.
The year I was born.
Yeah, ancient history.
Man. I can't wait tomorrow when
Oh.
when I meet, we're at the Perkins.
The
and
Perkins.
I meet your family, and then I'm supposed to say all these good things about you, right?
And there you go.
And I'll say, yeah, David's a good guy, but he said I was ancient history.
Suggs is going to commit yeah, okay. The other game. There's a bunch of games at Minnehaha tonight because the Sierra Canyon's playing at the Target Center.
Oh, that's right, yes.
There is rumors that LeBron is going to be there. I, in fact, will be in Perm, but... Yeah. Henning Ada Borup. It's going to be a fun one.
That should be a good one.
Ada Borup's got their 6'6" center. 6'7", maybe 6'8", I don't know. Mason Miller.
Hey, by game time, he might be 6'9". Is this that Flo Rida guy? This is Pitbull.
No, this is Pitbull.
I don't like either of them.
Pitbull's so bad.
I don't care for him. I don't like Flo Rida either, though.
Flo Rida. We got a job.
Knees to the back.
Flo Rida had a really good song. It was on 2K10, NBA 2K10. Roots. Oh, great song. It just reminds me of sitting in my room for hours on end in franchise mode as I
know what you mean.
Traded like 8 first-round picks because you could do that.
No, I know what you're talking about.
You know.
I know. That is fun.
Is that Madison Zimbrick drinking a slushie?
Yeah, I don't know if it is blue raspberry or pina colada.
I think that calls for two steeples Monday morning or Monday afternoon of practice.
I'm glad you said steeples.
And I'll let everyone know why we're doing this.
Yeah.
They can thank Madison Zimbrick.
Yeah, make a public display of it.
Come on.
Two minutes, 20 seconds till we're back for second half action. Thank you so much for joining us. I assume that people fast forward through this halftime part, so I'm not too,
What do you mean fast forward?
Well, most of our views are in the future.
Oh, like archived, yeah.
Yeah, so.
How about you don't? No, actually, no, I'd fast forward, yeah. I agree.
But I get, I talk to a lot of people, and they enjoy the broadcast, so.
I feel like they're lying.
Why?
Well, you don't want to hurt your feelings. I mean, I don't think your feelings would be hurt, but...
Oh, they would.
See?
They would.
And that's, yeah.
I would cry.
Oh.
Cry.
6 hours?
96 tears all over the place.
Why?
Why 96, you ask?
Yeah.
There's a song from like the 1960s, and I can't remember the band name right now. They're a one-hit wonder, like 1966. It was called 96 Tears. Man, what was the name of that band? Very weird name for a band. It's bugging me.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Not bugging me.
Well, you wouldn't know any better.
Well, right, yeah.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. Oh, and we got a trash can on the court?
Yeah, well, and some Buck fans with some with a trash can. I don't know if that was symbolic. It might have been symbolic, David. Maybe they're trying to get under our boy's skin early.
Oh, boy. I'm excited for that next game, too.
As am I. Should be a good game. Your third time seeing McBroom this year. We'll talk all about that later. I'm excited to see that.
I've seen more WEM games than I've seen Janesville boys games or Henning boys games. Yeah,
man.
I hope I don't see him again.
You might.
We might.
So nice you had to do it twice.
Oh, that was a hell of a game. Oh, my gosh. That was fun. Oh, yep. Yep, we need the official book.
Those chicken strips are good, though. I don't blame her. I don't blame her one bit. Chuck Quast here tonight. Good to see Chuck. The crowd is filling in. You can just sense it here. That game must have just ended, David.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Buccaneers start out with the ball. Bartle, kind of a little hook pass there to Herring. Herring kicks it out for 3, and it is in for Richards. 41-16 our score. 20 seconds into second half action. Off the shin. Johnson brings it back in. Looking for Weeking there, not open. Weeking, good defense there. But look at that off-the-ball defense there by Pittman. That's great.
Yeah.
Was that Gruce who got it in or Schultz?
Schultz, I think.
Schultz for 2.
I think Gruce passed. But yeah, they're in full deny. They are not trying to sit back and,
A kickback, or is that a step back?
That's a step back.
Nice pass.
Left hand.
And it's in. Good move there by Johnson.
See, if she would have used her right hand, it wouldn't have been close.
Not even. I talked to her brother, Braden Johnson. He's a wrestler at Minnesota West College, which is
I almost went there.
There you go. So you know all about it. It's a junior college in Worthington, Minnesota.
That was almost my first year at college.
Teardrop free throw is in. You can just see the drop come down and it went in.
Did you see, I don't think you did, but Gophers, Demir, he had one of the craziest bounces off the rim last night.
I didn't watch the game last night, no.
Double overtime at Purdue. It's hard to win in Mackey, man. Marcus Carr looked really good, though, but we were just so gassed. We really miss Peyton Willis.
How did that 7'2" guy in Purdue do with the blonde haircut that looks like yours?
Yeah, Harms is good. I think he's their only pro. Last year they had Carson Edwards. Obviously he's a pro, but
didn't they have another big guy? He didn't make it. They had 2 7-footers last year.
No, not last year.
Oh.
No, that was 2 years ago. That was Isaac Haas.
Oh, that was. He didn't make it anywhere?
No. I mean, he's probably playing pro basketball somewhere, but not in.
Well, when you're 7 foot, played.
He's 7 foot, like 260.
Yeah.
No, it was a good effort last night. I was very pleased, and it was a fun game to watch.
If you grew a few inches, boy, you'd be mistaken for him, maybe.
Need a little bit more hair.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And you would need to whine a lot more, too. Man, that guy whines all the time.
But he plays hard. I know. Surprised Matt Painter recruited someone like that, but.
Well, you put him next to
left hand, thank you.
You put him next to a fish out of water on the beachfront, flopping up and down. That's synonymous. Foul, and that's going to be Pittman heading to the line for 2. (21-42) our score. The Buccaneers have doubled our score right now, but you know what? I think the Bulldogs, in some ways, they've kind of got the Buccaneers off kilter a little bit.
Yeah, and you can't. One thing, I'm sure Thompson talked about it, but you can't just be satisfied. Oh, we played well in the first half.
No, you can't, because then,
hey, good for us. Let's pat ourselves on the back.
The Buccaneers are going to make adjustments.
Yeah, and I don't think this is the type of team that's going to, be okay with you waltzing.
Schultz for 3. Oof. Oh, I thought I'd look good, David. Rebound, Herring.
It had the arc.
Fake. Nice drive. And it's in.
Yeah, Wem's not going to feel sorry for you.
No, not at all. Not at all. It's kind of the sportsmanship credo at the beginning of the game. We want to win, they want to win, but we want to part friends. to Schultz. Schultz fakes.
Oof.
Good defense there. Inside drive. Nice drive. A little hard off the glass was Schultz. Great drive, though.
Oh, we got to find the
three-pointer. It's off. Boy, second one in. Weaking to Loken. Fakes over to Gruss. Up to Johnson.
Man, I didn't see anyone get screened there. There was a lot of brushing shoulders and not a lot of screen.
No. And it's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Miller, Wheelock, and Gertz coming in for the Bulldogs. Faith Miller getting good minutes. Coming in for the Buccaneers is making her first appearance, Peyton Polzine, the 5'10 senior. Polzine's got some good size to her. Blocked by Gertz. I asked Gertz before we went on the air if her nose was back to normal. She said it is. Three. It's off. Night. No box out there. You can't just wait for it to come off the backboard. You have to box out on that.
Right.
Zimbrick coming in for Loken. Gruss, the lone senior on the court. I think Miller's looked okay, by and large.
Yeah, I mean, she can definitely handle herself.
A lot of fans filing in. Zimbrick, oh, they're going to, yep. Polzine. I see Ricky Johnson in the entryway.
Huh.
You've played some pickup ball against him, I believe.
No, my buddy did.
Okay.
My buddy, because Ricky is in the Navy? No, not the Navy. Navy?
He was at Bethany for a while. He was on the JV team.
He's in some sort of service, and
okay.
My buddy's in the Navy, and he said he was playing pickup basketball in like Florida with this guy, and they all said where they're from, and one said Janesville, and my buddy was like, dude, do you know this one guy? And yeah, so.
Did he say yes?
I don't know.
Well,
he just told me about it. So
anticlimactic.
Well, what am I supposed to say? I've never.
He said yes.
I've never met.
He said yes.
He said yes. He said yes.
All right, there you go. Oh boy.
Oh.
And look at the pins drop. Picked up the. I don't know if that was the 7-10 split, but. Foul, I believe that's going to be Gertz on the reach. And number 12 for the Buccaneers, that is Lindsey Condon, the 5'7 junior. She'll be making her first appearance as well. So the Buccaneers are getting some reserves into the game. It is a 27-point lead at this juncture, 48-21, 12:49 to go. Thanks again so much for joining us. This is only the opener. Well, I guess it's the middle game on this court. Gruss gets it. Oh, what do you think, David? Get away with it?
Well, yeah, I mean, you did, but can't complain about it.
Well,
you're not going to
change. It all worked out.
Yeah, you're not going to change anything.
And the referee kind of smiled and said, kind of juggling the ball a little, and that's fine. Life goes on.
Does it?
Of course it does. What kind of a thing to say is that?
I'm kidding.
Please.
I'm kidding.
You know when life won't go on, though? You're going to need Extreme from Mediacom to get you through those hard days.
What?
A TV and internet, it's a game changer, David.
Yeah.
Hush now. Yeah, please take your headset off while I do this promo. They're located in Waseca. Dial 844 Extreme 3, and that is XTREAM 3. Look them up on the web as well. They're powered by Mediacom. That is a TV and internet company, Extreme of Waseca. The Janesville Agency. It's not in season right now. The Dairy Queen in Janesville, they'll be opening up in about April. And let me tell you, they do a good job in there. Locally owned, independent. So they might have some of the good stuff that they don't offer anymore at the chain.
Oh, Faith. Got the ball right there.
And nice passing by the Buccaneers, and it's in for Polzine. Nice to see the senior come in and get a bucket. The Buccaneers are at the half-century mark, 50-21 our score. A lot of passing here. Miller fakes, head fake over to Wheelock. Forced pass there. Buccaneers had multiple defenders in the vicinity.
Nice.
Bartle, the left-handed, underhook shot.
And obviously you teach jump off the right foot, but you jumped off the left, and that messed up Wheelock's timing.
Yep.
So when you jump off the off foot, it affects the shot blocker's timing.
Yep.
So then they can't size you up and time you up to block it. Very, very skilled move there by
sometimes a not textbook move, though, can be an advanced move for gifted athletes.
It is. Like, for example, if you watched the Gophers game last night, Marcus Carr did it a lot.
And the coach here,
he would jump off the offhand foot.
Oh.
I think that was some WEM fans.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Is it really ever that serious?
Yeah, for him it is. Someone must have put an upside-down pineapple on a seat or something.
I've seen technicals before from this school. Oh, Faith Miller.
You could almost see the back layer of his teeth when he was yelling that game. And one spot that they sometimes advertise is there is a shortage in referees in the state of Minnesota. So if you're one of those people in the crowd like that guy and think you can do a better job, well, sign up. Put your money where your mouth is.
And you'll actually get money?
You'll actually get money. I'm surprised that fan didn't stand up and gloat a little bit like he got the call for him. David, can you remind us on the running time rule?
35.
35, thank you. And that's at any time in the second half?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure.
So if it's a 35-point lead at the end of the first half, it just starts running time?
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe it's like 12 minutes or something, 10?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I thought she changed her pivot foot there, but I must have been mistaken.
I was going to say it was a nice use of the pivot. You know, she didn't turtle up.
And we have a student talking to the coach here. We got a gig going on.
Yeah, I was confused.
That's a three. It's off. A little bit of a hesitation there by Reeds.
Travel.
Traveling is the call with 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Second half, 52-21 our score. Bulldogs went on a few short spurts in the first half, have yet to find the magic in the second. Bartle coming back in. She just had that nice left-handed layup moments ago.
Left hand, left leg.
There you go. Wheelock will inbound with Reddy providing the defense. Miller to Zimbrick. Zimbrick, nice fake. And yeah.
The right idea. She'll get older. She'll get stronger.
Yeah, but you know, there was nobody there But maybe there should have been somebody
there
there.
should have been.
Yeah. Because that's where the pass is going to go.
But she didn't really look before she passed it either.
No. And she's going to have to start wearing knee pads if she's going to keep going down like that.
Maybe she can borrow one of her rings.
Oh, yeah.
Herring?
She's only got one.
Yeah, she's only got one. So
there's one missing somewhere. Well, remember it was in vogue a few years, even last year, I want to say, David, were they called McDavid's, the brand?
Yeah, that's the brand, yeah. That still is the brand.
But those were so popular last year. Everyone got my McDavid's. I got my new McDavid's. And now you don't hear that anymore. I think the stigma's ended. Or not the stigma, but the...
it's more of a youth thing.
Yeah.
For sure. But I've never seen any guys wear it. At least when I played, or even now.
No. But
I mean, did you see Dahlberg's on?
I know those are about.
I don't even know what color
sock
they
level to thigh. I bet.
Those are sweet.
I bet you there'll be a time when people just attach a singlet to them, just full of pads underneath.
Well, I used to wear my football hip pad and
the girdle type thing.
The girdle thing for basketball.
Nice crossover there by Bartle.
Ooh, that's a foul.
And she didn't get the call.
I didn't have a good angle though. Nice push ahead by Double Z.
And Johnson, oh boy, lost the handle there on the way up. Oh boy, wow, that kind of startled me, David, how fast that pass was. Good crowd here.
This has been the best crowd I've seen since, I don't even know when.
If Redbeard were alive, you know he'd be here.
Who's that?
The Pirate.
Huh?
Redbeard the Pirate.
Redbeard the Pirate.
If he was alive, he'd be here.
I don't know who that is, though. Pump fake again.
Kind of a tough angle there.
Well, we worked on it in practice, though. That's left hand off the glass.
Yes, that is 100% the use of that move.
We did that a couple times last year.
Sometimes you practice a move a couple times, and it's not going to be used all the time, but you always want to have something in your repertoire when you need it.
Right.
Well, we have a full house here.
I know. I'm happy because now people can't hear everything we say.
And well, there you go. I was going to say we have a full house, and thankfully the Olsen twins aren't here.
Oh yeah. Are they my age?
No, they're older than I am.
Ooh, body.
That show started in like '86.
Okay, all right.
'85. 86.
So
they graduated. No. They graduated high school in '04, so they're about 3-4 years older than I am.
Okay.
Well, they've never really been a thing in your lifetime.
What?
The Olsen twins.
They had a couple movies after, I think.
Yeah, they haven't acted in a while, though, and, selling those six-figure handbags in New York City and Paris, I guess you don't need it. But
aren't they in, Parent Trap or something?
Isn't that Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right idea.
Yeah. I almost sounded like a buccaneer there to myself. Arr, arr.
Okay.
Easy does it there, David. Come on now.
Yeah.
55-22 our score, multiples of 11. And
gosh, look at this gym.
Full.
That's what happens when I think WEM's.
They travel well. They
WEM's
travel.
6 or number 5 right now in boys. They didn't drop that much after losing.
And, well, when you lose to the number one. And for girls, you said they were about number 5, you said?
They're in the top 10 for sure. They have to be.
I will say this,
I'm
though.
gonna look it up right now.
I don't think this is a top 10 effort.
No, not at all.
Tonight.
Not at all.
The Bulldogs, to some credit, I know people are going to say, oh, it's a 33-point game. There's a lot of people who thought maybe they'd lose by 60 tonight, and it did not happen. Loose ball. And got to match up now. Match up. No one there, but good versatility by Reentz. And Weeking, a little bit of a hip check there. And that's Pittman who received the foul. I believe that might be the 7th of the half. It is, so it's bonus time. Second foul by Weeking. 7th of the half for the Bulldogs.
Oh. Because WEM's not even in the top 10 for girls.
What?
So
at 10-0?
Yeah, well, there's only Minneota's undefeated at 10-0. Hills Beaver Creek, I think, is the school, 5-0.
Blooming Prairie.
Blooming Prairie 6-1.
And one of the worst named schools in the state, Cherry.
Cherry what? What's their mascot? Do you know? Cherry Cherries? Cherry Tigers. Original.
But there's not a city named Cherry, right?
I don't know. I think it's in the Iron Range.
It's kind of like,
right?
well, let's think of that Big Freeze High School.
Right.
Forget about that garbage.
WEM's not even in the top 10.
But QRF, they're number 5, you said.
They're number 3.
They're number 3 in the QRF, so.
And that's skewed. I mean, I don't really trust the QRF.
No, I don't, because it's
I don't think anyone does, but.
No.
I mean, how else are you going to do it? Because not everyone just sits there and watches. You can't watch every high school basketball.
No,
you can't have like a committee.
And then compare.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Especially, outstate versus metro and all that.
Right. It's just not possible.
Oh, I maybe would have jumped on that if I was Weeking. I think she has the athleticism to do it. Buccaneers very patient, looking for a good look here. It's off. Good rebound there by Loken. Good defense, I thought, that time by the Bulldogs, by and large. Off the foot. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I don't think you'll see another Buccaneer starter coming in.
No, I don't think so either. It is running time now. And coming in, that is Addison Taylor, the 5'6" freshman coming in, as well as number 21, Sadie Urlaug, the 5'7" junior. Oh, off the bottom. And it gets to the
give her
line.
the foul call. She deserves it. Hey, that's a freshman mistake right there.
Yeah.
Gotta see ball and
you gotta see it.
Ball and man.
That would have been nice. Off the rump and in. Free throw is good for Gruce. Look at the waiting crowd waiting for this game to end to come in.
Maybe standing room only.
There won't be, yeah. And it depends who stays, I guess. Boy, you better not go to the bathroom. I might have to give up your seat. I wouldn't do that, though.
You might never see me again.
I might not. Especially with that shirt you got on.
I know. You told me to do it, though.
You had to.
I had to.
Are you kidding? I didn't tell you nothing. I didn't tell you anything I mean to say.
Yeah. It's
no shot.
Travel.
Travel before the shot.
It's funnier when you think of it as like a mob.
Yeah.
And they tell you nothing.
Although I want you to maybe even take a glory lap on this, though.
Oh, I might.
Maybe, tiptoe the baseline a little bit.
Tiptoe in my Jordans?
We don't need any of that riffraff.
That's awesome. We should have got Riff Raff to perform in halftime or between games. Why didn't we get him to perform? He played at junior college in Minnesota.
Yes, he did.
How was he not here?
If you suggest that idea to anybody, you will never be. You'll never be seen again.
Okay. So if you guarantee he's not going to swear, or do anything profane.
Kansas tried that with Snoop Dogg. How'd that turn out?
Kansas is number 2 team in the country. I mean,
we'll see. In March Madness, when I say
Kansas has exclusive guard play, and you cannot deny that. Josh Doxson.
Here's what I'm going to deny.
Josh Doxson's the old quarterback.
They're not going to win the national championship, and I blame it entirely on the DOGG. All right.
Kansas has exclusive guard play, and they're going to compete. They might be one of my picks for Final Four. And I don't trust Gonzaga.
Are you going to be entering the Emory pool again? I mean,
yeah.
What do you mean Emory pool? There's no Emory pool.
I don't know. Up and under.
You know, I got to show you that sometime. I got to show you that board we make every year of everybody's name and the score. And we're like 24 years deep in this thing. This has.
Well, you told me that
we have lifetime members.
The one shining moment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My mom has shed tears over one shining moment.
That's a bet.
And you know what? Maybe I have too.
Who's to say? I wish they would make.
We'll let the historians decide.
I wish they would make. Well, the God knows. I wish they would make a one shining moment for the state tournaments.
I wish they'd make one for our team.
You know what it's going to be?
That would be cool.
It's all just going to be right-hand layups.
Hey, not that one tournament it wouldn't have been.
No, yeah. Bank.
The wildest tournament ever.
Oh. Faith Miller knows what we're talking
I'd
about.
pay $100 if somebody had that whole day on tape.
I would pay $1,000.
Wow.
I would pay top dollar.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
And with good editing and cuts and everything, that'd be awesome.
For anyone out there, if you were at the
2018 Valley Conference Tournament, which was held in Grenada, Huntley East Chain, or Grenada. What school was it at? Was it East Chain? It was Grenada.
Yeah.
That 8th grade tournament.
Oh, look up.
Put it up now. Stuff City.
Faith, put your chin on the rim.
And Urlog says no, and we have Adams and Barrett coming in. I believe the bench has been exercised with the exception of Richardson.
Here you go, Faith.
That's going to be a 2. Good rebound by Barrett. Oh, good hustle down by the Bulldogs. Yep, Bulldog basketball. Let's see him get a bucket here this final minute and 5 seconds. Let's see what they got.
There was something thrown.
Yeah, the kids are throwing. That's not smart because that's going to end up on the court.
Yep. Hey, we got a 3-on-1 here. 3-on-1. All right,
works.
That works out. Z squared.
I think the WEM student section threw whatever it was back. Rebound, Barrett. All right, come on, girls. Use the numbers.
Swing.
Put that up.
Hit it, Claire.
Oh! I wonder if that would have been Claire's first varsity points.
Have to ask her.
Come on, Claire. 8 seconds.
Oh! Back.
That'll do her.
There was too much excitement.
Me yelling 8 seconds. She might have gone, what? Our final score, the Waterville Legion Morristown Buccaneers 59, the Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs 27. And we're going to put the headsets down for about 20 minutes or so. Come back in about 20 minutes and we'll be ready for The main event of tonight's doubleheader, the varsity boys will be in action. We'll see you in about 20 minutes.